Growing up in such a small town, there was not a tremendous amount of knowledge or information about science programs available to us. One of the things that was commonly available was engineering. Since we lived in a region that was heavily mined, there were several big mining companies in the area. And my stepfather was actually a mining engineer for one of these companies, so natural progression would be for me to go to school and become an apprentice in the mining industry and follow in his footsteps. And lo and behold, I did started school in Arizona at the University of Arizona for engineering, and found out very quickly that engineering was not my cup of tea. And not only did I not enjoy it, but I was very uncomfortable with all the different hard sciences and mathematics. I just didn't really appreciate that aspect of it. And so one day, walking across the mall at the University of Arizona, a student ran up and handed me a flyer that said, "Come and check out this unique opportunity." And at this point, I was pretty frustrated with everything that I was doing, and so I looked at the flyer and I said, "You know what? Why not? Let's give it a shot." And it was actually a summer research opportunity for an 8-week program in the Rocky Mountain Biological Laboratories in Gothic, Colorado. That is actually where my science career began. And it was during this 8-week program where I was out chasing butterflies, oddly enough, in Gothic, Colorado. We were studying the symbiotic relationship between the Colorado silvery blue butterfly and this certain plant that existed that produced a lot of toxins in the calyx. And it was this understanding that began my curiosity in biological sciences. So upon returning to U of A, I said, "Hey, I'm interested in pursuing the science major." And they said, "Well, you know what? I think it's best that you stay where you're at because of the high dropout rates and incompletion rates of Native Americans in science field." And so I said, "Well, that's fine and dandy. I think I'm going to move up the road and go to Arizona State." And that's exactly what I did. So I completed my final year of undergraduate at Arizona State and then went into the graduate program and received my PhD in molecular and cellular biology there at Arizona State. And then from there, at Arizona State, I was actually the only one in my class who really was wanting to challenge myself, I think. And being a Native American, I really wanted to do something that nobody had really done that I had ever heard of. And in doing so, I took up a postdoc position at the National Institutes of Health. More specifically, it's the National Institute on Aging in Baltimore, Maryland, in the laboratories of molecular and cellular biology. And prior to arriving to the NIH, I took it upon myself to actually really understand science. And I really wanted to get to the East Coast and leave the impression on everybody there that Native Americans were actually really, really smart individuals. And so it was a really unique opportunity for me, and it was very challenging, but yet it was extremely rewarding.